everyone, it's Katie here from the Scrappy Sisters, and it is day 21 of Scraptember. Today's prompt is doodling. Try and say that too fast. Drawing, doodling, using your pen or pencil or some form of writing implement, painting implement, marking implement to draw things on your page. So I really like this layout. I'm going to go so far as to say this might be my favourite layout that I made in September. Spoiler alert, because there's still a few more layouts to come. But I think this might be my favourite. So it's got a lot to do with the collection that I used. I'm not going to lie. So I used Simple Stories. No, Echo Park. My Story Matters, it's called. I don't know how old this one is actually. Not that old. 2023. There you go. Not old at all. In fact, I would say this is probably very new for me. So I have got these photos of Addison and I were just pulling silly faces. We were just having fun, having a good time. And then in one of the cut apart sheets, there was a whole heap of 2x2 squares, not a full page or anything like Paige Evans used to do, but there was however many this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was going to say 11 doesn't make any sense. There were 12. And so I cut them all out, and then I had 5 photos, and I was kind of thinking, what am I going to do with these? I want to make a grid. How is that going to work? I don't have enough photos or squares. Now, I could have cut more pattern paper, absolutely. But in the end, what I decided to do, you'll see in a minute, is stick my squares down. I've deliberately left kind of a big gap in the second from the bottom row for my title. And then I'm just going to fill the gaps with embellishments and things. And then you'll see my doodling at the end. But I really like this. I like the colours. It's just a fun layout, and the photos are fun, and it's just, yeah, I really like this. Now, off camera, I did back my white cardstock onto some pattern paper. No, I didn't gut my paper. Don't come for me. I didn't gut my paper. But I have used this yellow polka dot, which I really like. It's a really nice, bright, fun colour. I deliberately put the yellow 2x2 square that says telling our story in the middle. I didn't want it too close to the edge because it felt a bit too much yellow, but in the middle, it's kind of perfect, in my personal opinion. So I'm sticking all those 2x2 squares down. No, I'm not ruling anything or measuring anything, sorry. It's close enough. And you'll see with my doodling, it kind of, I don't know, it draws your eye away from the fact that they're not perfectly straight. And you'll see in a minute why. So I've added my title, it's My Girl, and now I'm just coming in, I've got the puffy stickers, and I've got the 12x12 collection kit, and I've got the puffy stickers. That's all I have in this collection. So I've just got papers and the 12x12 sticker sheet. That's what comes in the collection kit. And then I bought the puffy stickers, but I didn't buy anything else. Controversial opinion, I don't love Echo Parks or Simple Stories embellishment packs. They don't usually have enough like images for me, and they have too many big pieces, and I don't know how to use them all. So I often don't buy the embellishment packs. Often the papers have something I can fussy cut, or they've got the cutter parts, and then with the sticker sheet, 12x12 sticker sheet is a big sticker sheet, and the puffy stickers are cute. So that's what I've got. So as you can see, I'm adding things into each of the squares. I added the little frames that are attached with a string. I added all 3 of those onto this page because I wasn't sure where else I would use them, in all honesty, but I think they work really well here. And then inside of those frames, I'm going to add a puffy sticker into each one. And then I do add a sticker beside my title, which I had put on an angle, but I do end up making it straight. I kind of wish I had have moved My Girl over a little bit, and then I could have created, anyway, you'll see in a minute, another kind of straight line box for the typewriter they've put on the end of that, but it doesn't matter. So I'm coming in with my pen. This is just, honestly, it's a Stampin' Up pen, and it's not like a pen you could buy from Stampin' Up, like one I got for free when I went to one of their convention-y things. It's a great pen. I really like it. I'm actually going to be really devastated when it runs out of ink. I do have 2 though, so that's okay. So I am doodling lines all around the edge, basically all through the lines in the grid. So I really like how this turned out. It looks really good, and it's a simple way to add something a bit different to your layout. You could obviously also stitch if you're someone who likes to stitch on layouts. I would love to stitch on layouts, but I have never stitched on paper. But I do now have my sewing machine fixed, thanks Jess. And yeah, so that's a good thing. So I definitely could give it a go. I just haven't got any space to have it out, so I haven't had it out. But maybe that might be something I might do soon. I might get that ready for December Daily, maybe to do some stitching on our layouts. We'll see. I'm just adding some little squiggly lines because I think it just shows a bit of interest and something a bit different on the page. And then honestly, I'm done. Like, this takes me a bit of time to add my little artistic squiggles. I do spend a little bit of time making sure every row has one, every line has one, all around the edge has one. So all the vertical lines and the horizontal lines, they all have one of those little squiggles. I try to, space them out. Anyway, it was a thing. I was just trying to make it look good on the page, and I'm really happy with how it's turned out. As I said, I think, bold claim, but this might be my favourite layout for Scraptember. So you should know the drill by now. This is day 21, but make sure you check the description box for the link to the playlist where all the other Scraptember videos will be, and hopefully there's lots of people playing along. We've been a little not slack, but Jess and I have been so busy with life. We haven't been as active on Facebook, and so we haven't been as organised as we would have been with getting other people on board for Scraptember, but that's okay. There's always next year. Here is my close-up. I've rambled on enough. Please check back tomorrow for our next video, and we'll see you then. Thanks, guys. Bye.